you. What's your name? What's that, I'm sorry? A-10. Does that start with an A? E. Yeah. Oh, even better. Cool. Can I get a word that starts with the letter E?
Elephant.
Elephant was the first thing I heard. Elephant. Thank you very much. He's gonna do something any second.
Oh, no, well, if I keep putting him on the shelf, maybe he'll grab some.
Oh, he's gonna do something.
He's gonna do it. No, I know. If I put these nut peanuts on there, he'll eventually get hungry and it'll just start sucking them down like a Hoover.
I'm really afraid that he is gonna run amok and he's gonna run over us.
It could happen. That's how I got this job.
What?
My predecessor got run over by the last elephant. And sure enough, I was like, oh, there's a vacancy? Sign me up.
Were you his assistant?
And
then you moved up?
I moved up. That's how it works. It's like the vice president and president of feeding the elephants. If we both die, the guy selling the slushies takes over.
There's a definitive line of
There's a
succession.
hierarchy. There's a full-on hierarchy.
Oh boy.
So it could happen.
So if you die, I gotta take over.
You're taking over.
That's a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of pressure. Until then, though, apparently you're just standing there doing nothing.
No, I'm sorry. I'm so
When I was
nervous.
vice president of feeding the elephant, I took my job a little more
I
seriously.
apologize. I'll get to it. I'll get to this. A big pile of stuff and
Thank
we'll put
you.
it away.
I hope you got all your affairs in order.
What?
Well, you never know. I mean, this might be the day that she runs amok, and then, you don't have a chance to say goodbye to your family or friends or loved ones, which I assume include your family.
I wouldn't even know what affairs to get in order. I don't have much of a life.
Oh gosh, you should be president then. I've got a great life. My life is full. I've got a wife and 3 kids. I've got 2 grandkids. I've got a dog, a cat, a pet turtle, hobbies and interests. I've got a DVR just at 98%. I mean, I've got a lot.
I don't have any of that. I have an email address.
No, that's just sad.
No one emails me. I signed up for all those spam letters just to get something.
So do they email you?
Not much.
You're checking your spam folder? They might all be in there.
I gotta learn from you. I gotta learn from your ways.
Well, so far you're doing good.
Shoveling shit
Shoveling shit from one
one location to another location. See, I figured I could shovel it all the way over there, but I got a plan. I'm gonna shovel it here,
Right.
and then I'm gonna shovel this pile over there, and then eventually I'll get all the way to where it's supposed to go over there.
Sure, yeah, no, that's a great plan.
Thank you very much. I thought of that on my own. I don't think of very many things on my own. I appreciate it.
You got nothing else to do. You got no emails to read, no family. You really should, make a family. It ain't that hard. I ended up with 3 kids and 2 grandkids, but really without trying too hard.
How do you, I don't know how to do that. How do you not try to make a family and make a family?
Oh, I feel you should have learned this in school.
No, I know that part. I know the ins and outs, but
The outs? No, they're outs. They're outs. I have to think about it for a second. Yeah.
I've only read about it in a book. I've never actually been on a date before.
Oh, that's so sad. So sad. I mean, I can understand why. A fairly bland and vanilla individual.
Shoveling shit from one part to the other, yeah. I don't have a lot to offer a woman.
Do you have maybe we can find something. What are you interested in? Do you read?
Well, I mean, not formally.
What do you read informally?
Like street signs.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I don't go, I'm gonna read a stop sign today. It just kind of happens. Yeah.
Just like I ended up with a family. It just kind of happens.
Is that how it happens?
That's kind of how it happens. I just did my in and outs, and 9 months later, she She had a big old out.
That's what the outs are.
Yeah, that's what the outs are.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
If it turns out, I found out later, if you do your out earlier, she won't have an out, not much later. But I just stayed in.
You lost me on that.
I'll draw you a picture later. I'll draw you a picture later. But we'll find you a woman. I mean, there's so many women come to the zoo. I mean,
I seen them, but I don't know what to say to them.
oh, you just go up, you say anything. You just say anything.
Are you sure about that?
Those are the monkeys.
We live in the United States of America!
Yeah, that will work. Sounds charming.
I'll do that next time.
I wouldn't scream at him. I'm probably saying a louder
I got nervous.
Yeah, say in a louder tone next time. Bend the rhinoceros.
We live in the United States of America.
Yes, we do. Do you need some change?
Thank you.
There's some birds of paradise.
Yeah, I didn't get a date, but I got a quarter. That's a step. That's a step.
I mean,
That's a
before that,
step.
you didn't have a quarter.
I didn't.
And I'll tell you something.
My therapist says baby steps still count in the journey.
You got a therapist? How come when I asked you about interest, you didn't mention a therapist?
I'm not interested in my therapist. I just have a
That's
therapist.
a lie. You connect with how often you go to your therapist?
Well, I go like once a week.
You connect with a human being once a week. That's something to talk about.
No, I go to an online therapist. I don't know if it's an actual person or one of them chat bots.
Is there a picture of a naked woman?
Yeah.
It's a chat bot.
Oh, she still won't email me. I probably just check my spam.
Check your spam folder. I'm telling you, we can find you a family. You just need something to live for. So that way, if you get trampled here, you're like, I had a good life. I'm okay to die underneath 3 tons of elephant, a pachyderm.
That's 3 tons?
3 tons.
Son of a bitch.
That's 6,000 pounds to you and me.
You know math.
I have my schooling. It's what attracted my wife to me in the first place.
No kidding.
No kidding.
I'm just looking for a bug.
3 plus 3 is 6.
Do you want to have a family? That's a beautiful story. That is a beautiful story.
I didn't know.
I should learn one math equation.
You know the word equation? When I asked if you had any interest, you didn't even mention the word equation.
I only accidentally learned the word equation.
Rob, I think you're holding out on me. I think you're a much more layered individual than you're giving yourself credit for, my friend.
Shit, I never thought about myself as layered before.
You're layered. You've got an online, well, it's a chat bot. You've got an online chat.
Well, I don't know that it's a chat bot. I mean, it could be a real person.
Could be a real person showing pictures of.
Charges me $2.99 for every time I chat with them.
Well, so does a therapist, so we can't use that as any sort of criteria.
Are you saying that therapists and whores are not all that dissimilar?
I guess if you're just talking to the whore, nope. It's the same.
I've got a quarter.
Well, hold on a second. At 25 cents and $2.99 a minute, that gives us 8 minutes plus 9 cents left over. This is why
You know math real good. You know math real
That's why I
good.
ended up with 3 kids and 2 grandkids.
I don't know. I think I'm just good for shoveling shit from an elephant. That might be all I'm good for.
I don't say that. I mean, look, I've only known you for a few days, but I'm already seeing more of you now than I saw that first day. That first day, you were boring, you were bland, you were vanilla, you were just. And over here, we got the pachyderms, the elephants. You got hired to feed. You're my vice president of feeding it.
Yeah.
You okay? Right? Hello? Hello? No, the elephants are okay. Yeah, you were really weird that first day.
I got a little dizzy after you kept spinning your hand in front of me.
Well, you don't do that anymore.
No, I figured that I had personal growth.
How come when I asked you had any interest, you didn't mention personal growth?
Well, shit, I thought that was automatic. Ain't everyone growing all the time? The minute that we're born, don't we start dying? Ain't that the whole kind of reason behind Hamlet?
You read Hamlet?
So, this is a safe place.
Okay.
You can just tell me all about your problems.
All right.
You can say anything you want.
Okay.
It's totally okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm just going to take some notes.
Sure.
Okay.
I can say anything. It's safe in here.
You can see the notes if you want. They're not like a secret.
Okay.
It's transparent.
Great.
And if it makes you more comfortable, I'll take off my blouse.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, sure. That'd make me a lot more comfortable.
Great.
Yeah. I could be more comfortable, I think.
Okay, great. Sure, no problem. Here we go.
All right.
Here we go. The bra.
Great.
Great. Excellent.
No, this is great. I'm already feeling like this is a safe place for me to just mention my issues. I mean, I had a hard time growing up as a kid. I had a father who was never there for me. I mean, he was there physically,
yeah,
but mentally and emotionally, I just felt like he just really never paid attention.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
No, this is great. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable. And it's not like I can call what he did any sort of abuse. You know, per se. It's not like he ever hit me or he ever did anything that was odd. It's just that I felt when I was talking to him, he never actually took the time. Thank you, that's very nice. I can share this with you. But my mom.
Tell me about your mother.
Yeah. My mom. You write notes. All right. Transparent. I can check the notes out later. Oh, well, that's great. You wrote his mom. Wonderful. All right. I should have waited before I looked at it. Right. My mom caught me masturbating several times, and it got to the point where I felt like she was actually showing up at times to catch me masturbating. You know, it wasn't like accidental anymore. It's like she knew I always masturbated between 3:45 and 4 o'clock on a weekday, and she would show up at 3:50.
Oh my God!
This to anybody before. I've always been keeping this in. I've never been able to share this with anybody.
Yeah, I'm glad. Just open up.
No, this is great. This is great.
Yeah.
My sister and I we used to practice kissing on each other. I've never shared that with anyone before. And, I gotta admit that there was a time in my life when I started to actually get a little excited when she and I would get close to each other. It wasn't even our lips touching. It wasn't even our lips touching.
And that's time. I'm sorry.
God, I feel like the weight has been lifted off of me. This is phenomenal. Thank you. So how much do I owe you?
You're free.
Oh. Well, thank you. Should I go out that way?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, after you.
No, I've got another one coming in right after you.
Somebody else?
Yeah. That's how I make my living.
Oh, I thought you have someone else coming after me?
Yeah.
Like right after?
Yeah, like he's probably in the waiting room right now.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, we can talk about that next time.
But I don't feel
Do you guys want to do a double session?
I don't know. You have to be nervous.
I don't know.
You have to be nervous.
I don't know if I want to have a child.
I want to have a child enough for the both of us.
Well, but it's I have to carry it. So.
I know, but I'm the one that's gonna.
Stop pointing where it's gonna be. I know where it's going to happen. It's not there yet.
I know, but it's gonna be.
Stop it.
When I think of you naked, I think of you already having that little thing.
That's weird.
That's weird. It's love.
It's creepy love. Stop it.
You
just want me for my womb. You are using me as a womb, as a baby carrying machine, and I'm a person.
But that's not a bad thing. I shouldn't feel ashamed for wanting to have a baby.
I'm sorry, I'm just nervous.
I know.
I'm nervous. I've never.
But you have a great womb. Your womb is the best. been the closest.
Fair.
Thank you.
I don't know.
But don't you know? Baby, you're going to be a great mom, and even if you're not, I'll be a good enough dad for both of us.
What if our son is a loser? What if he's just some weirdo and I don't like him?
Then we'll have another one to balance it out. The wrong thing. Look, I know that right now it seems like I just want you for your womb. But we've been together a while. I didn't want you those times for your womb. We haven't
What if I'm nervous that up until now you've just been looking forward to the womb?
I really have been looking
This
forward
is all.
to
God
it.
damn it!
I want to be a dad. You know, my dad wasn't there for me. I mean, it's not like he abused me or anything, but he was never really there. And I got so much love to give to a little kid. And you're taking that away from me.
No. What?
Yes. You think all this love is directed towards you? I want to put a baby in there. I want something growing in there for 9 months.
Hang on.
I want you being big and having flatulence and being gross and hideous and ugly, and I want that.
That is not turning me on from what we need to do to have a baby. Listen,
Fortunately, I'm
I
the only
think-
one that is being turned on. I'm being turned on right now.
I think you need to seek some therapy.
I'm with you because I've seen therapy.
You saw a
I
therapist?
saw a therapist.
How was it?
Naked. Very, very naked.
Okay.
Maybe it just made me
Like
realize-
naked, like your emotions, like you felt emotionally like stripped of anything.
Yeah, absolutely. And,
Okay.
and physically naked.
What?
And physically naked.
Okay. What?
It was a way of bearing my soul. It was a whole, like, bearing my...
Did you have a female therapist?
Yes.
Did you have sex with a woman who called herself a therapist?
Yes, that's what therapy is. Baby, that's what therapy is. Therapy is the therapist and I coming together.
No. That's not what therapy is. That's a whore.
What's the difference? But my point is, I realize the therapist or whore, she made me realize that I've got love to give beyond just to you. Let's have a baby.
Well, we seem in an emotionally healthy place right now. Okay. Hi.
Okay?
Do you know who I am?
I know who you're not.
That's a start.
You're nobody I went to school with.
Yep.
You're not,
So far, so good.
not anybody in my family.
Nope.
You're not anyone famous.
Yet.
Good point.
Probably won't ever be famous. Because I work for the CIA.
You probably won't be famous.
Would go against the whole point of the job, secrecy and whatnot.
If you die, assuming your affairs are in order, you might end up with a star somewhere on a plaque.
That's what TV tells us.
That's all I know.
Is it? Doctor?
I ask how you know that I'm a doctor, but you're with the CIA. I'm going to assume that you're here for a reason. That you're not a patient of mine. Because I know who you are not.
Touché.
So if you're not a patient of mine or anyone I went to school with or someone famous yet but possibly will never be famous, and you're no one in my family, and you're not anyone I ever had sex with, what are you doing here in my office?
It's a lovely office you have here.
Thank you, I decorated it myself.
Oh, we know.
I'm sure you do.
We know everything.
Because you're with the CIA.
Don't tell me. It's a secret. What I know. I don't know. Or do I?
You might.
I might. We're here because we know what you've been working on, Doctor.
You mean medicine?
Nope.
You mean not medicine?
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you all the things that I've not been working on.
That's a start.
I've not been working on any cures.
Really?
I've not been working on helping broken homes heal.
Hmm.
And I've not been working on healing the poor who happen to be sick. That's fine. They don't need my help.
Well, they need help.
I didn't mean to.
They need help
I
from
didn't
someone,
mean to,
but
yes.
not necessarily
Not medical help.
Sure.
Right. I didn't mean to imply that if you're poor, you automatically need medicine.
I'm not poor. I work for the CIA.
Well, according to television, you may not be poor. Or you might.
I'll tell you what I'm not.
All right?
Poor.